Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. Today we're going to be doing a quick color and chat with me video. This little image comes from the Dickens with a View Globetrotter. It's like a postcard color and create projects. And I showed you this before. I got it from Michael's, but they do have them at Tuesday morning, and they may actually be on clearance right now. So yep, that is that about what we're coloring today. And then the second thing is, well, we have a list of things to discuss. I'm no longer doing a 100-day project. So last Sunday we went to Houston to take the little one to the aquarium, and I didn't get a chance to do a color project prior to us going to the aquarium. So I'm not doing a 100-day project anymore. At first I was really bothered by it because we came home around 11 something and I was super tired. If you know how the sun acts, it beats you up, especially when you are there. But we didn't leave until late, so I could have did the project, but I was doing other things. But the drive is 3 hours, and I thought I would be able to ride and not drive, but I drove the way there. And I didn't get a chance to do the 100-day project. I think next year, when I do it next year, what I will do is I will prepare the images ahead of time. So like this year, maybe I'll pull out some images that I really like. And I think I'm going to do duplicate images. Like maybe I'll pull out some Halloweeny things, Christmas thingies, and do those for upcoming projects. I think that'd be cool. And then I won't have a struggle of trying to figure out what I want to color that day. I'll have the images already ready. Because I'm going to do coloring, unless I grow a nasty taste in my mouth for coloring, which I don't think I will. It is fun. Even a little roommate was coloring with me, so that was really cool. That we were coloring the images that I picked, not images that he picked. I did some easy stuff like fruit in a bowl. And bigger images, larger images, so he could color them, which was really fun to color with him. But he's 3 and he's not like an artist. So he colors like a 3-year-old should, I think, all over the place, one line, everything's one color. He has, well, we can discuss that later. Well, no, we'll discuss it now. He has like an Etch-a-Sketch, but it's not a real Etch-a-Sketch. It's like one of those little things with a string attached to it. And he actually drew a person. Yes, the person was funny looking, but I was like, oh, he did so well. And I just want to cultivate that. I want to hone in on that and let him express himself artistically. He didn't like dancing and music before, but now he's like, dance, mommy, dance. And so we'll dance. I used to sing to him when he was little. I'd be the crazy lady singing to him in this little car seat carrier at the store, which was fun for me. And we still do it from time to time, but he'll wait till I'm like pushing a cart, the grocery cart or whatever, the shopping cart. He's like, dance, mom. I'm like, we can dance, but not right here in the aisle where all the people are trying to walk by us. So we'll just go to the aisle and we'll just cut up. So yeah, that is the one thing I wanted to tell you all. I am not doing a 100-day challenge anymore. I may pick it up again this year, but I think I'll just leave it for April. That was really cool though. And then the next thing is talk about the channel. A few things going on with the channel. I'm not sure if you notice how I upload videos, but I do have a semi-schedule. I upload videos on Mondays, which is the Magazine Monday. And I enjoy doing that. I have learned a few things and it's really cool. And then on Wednesdays, I'm doing the Ugly Paper series. If this is your first time here, then I do an Ugly Paper series where I have a few packs of ugly paper that I must have bought when I was very delusional and thinking that I could do something with it, which I have been doing something with it, and it hasn't been a struggle because it's an A and a B side, so I've been using most of the A sides versus the B sides in some projects. And then I have Freaky Fridays where I upload stuff on Fridays where I won't say it freaks me out to do it because I'm nervous about the project, but I usually can complete it after much more research instead of just jumping in. I know a lot of people just jump into their creations. I can't do that for whatever reason. Last year I tried to do something like that with a book, tore some pages out. I want to gesso the book up, and yeah, the book is not complete because I didn't complete the project. I couldn't see it through in my head. I hope that makes sense. So I really do have whatever issue with myself where I have to complete the project in my head, or at least start working on it before I can actually do it for real. This luggage is all kinds of funky colors, which I love. You know, when you're taking a flight, you need to have luggage that sticks out, because I remember back in the day everyone had black suitcases, right? That's when flying was much more magical than it is now. I'm quite sure it's still magical, but I remember when flying, your whole family could meet you at the gate. Like, they can come to the gate where you were leaving from, sit there and cry with you, almost walk you to get on the airplane, and then leave and get off. Not anymore. In some places, like the airport, all this is where you're going to be hanging out, and this is where your family says bye to you. It's kind of sad when you think about how the world is changing. I remember when businessmen and women would get on with like 3 or 4 three-piece suits, you know, their little attaché cases and everything. And now, you know, I don't wear a lot of excess stuff. I wear flip-flops, some shorts or pants, or something very easy to put on or off. No socks, no coats or whatever. I usually just throw the coat in my backpack, and then, you know, they almost have your backpack stripped too. Take all of, you know, your laptop out. They used to have you remove the battery back in the day. I'm not sure if they still do that, because I stopped traveling with a laptop. It's just such a hassle to travel, take a flight at least. And I understand why they do it. It's just, ugh. It's just bad. So anyway, I'm not going to be doing the Freaky Friday anymore. I'm going to stop doing that. I feel like, I won't say I conquered the biggest dragon or demon that I was afraid of, which was doing a signature, but that is one of the things that I was super nervous about. I had, you know, been talking about doing a junk journal for at least 2 years, and I still need to learn how to do more things. I've seen people do crazy, amazing, awesome things on their junk journals and just journals in general. You know, at first I used to be nervous about dyeing paper, tea staining, and all that other stuff. And I just was like, okay, listen, Brandy, some things you got to not be nervous about. So I asked the wizard 1,000 times, how do you do it? She even made videos to show me. And I got over that. So yeah, I want to say I won't be doing Freaky Friday anymore. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the collaborations that I'm currently involved in. I'm always looking to do a good collaboration. I enjoy doing collaborations because you can learn so much from your collaborating partners. And the collaborations I'm taking part in, they're not highly stressful at all, which is cool. Like the Penspiration collaboration, which is the one I've been participating in the longest. That one, you choose your own weapon. You choose your own poison. Like, you pin all your pins, and whichever one you want to tackle that time, you pick it and you tackle it. So that's really cool. And we post the last Saturday every month, which is awesome. And I've learned so much from the ladies. It's a lot of things that they're sharing with us, and I'm just like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need to learn how to do that. Oh, it's fun, you know. So I enjoy that collaboration a lot. Actually, I enjoy all the collaborations, but some collaborations can be a bit stressful, and we'll talk about those later. And then the next collaboration I'm taking part in and I participate in is the House Boss collaboration, and that is every third Saturday of the month, and that is fun as well, because even though we're using House Mouse stamps, not everyone has the same stamp. And even when they do, and if you've been following along, some of the ladies have had the same little image, but they've done something completely different with it. And that is the cool thing about being a part of collaborations. You get to learn a lot of cool things from a lot of very talented people. And so the next thing that a collaboration I'm taking part in is the one with My World in OKC, Sandra Crafty Mom. At first it was Cheryl Wim with the Use Your Stamp collaboration, and now it's Jody's Craft Room. And this month is Rainbow Crafts in June. I don't know what, I can't think of the name. I think I'm calling it Crafts in Rainbows for June. I don't know. Basic is just not primary colors, but colors. One color, you can do whatever you want, which is cool. Again, choose your own weapon, choose your own poison. So if you want to make, I don't know, because I'm working on this right now, but it's not coming out. If you want to do alterations in a solid color, you can. Or if you want to just take a sheet of paper and fold it up, you can. So that's really cool. I definitely enjoy that. And then the last collaboration I'm doing right now, which Crafty Cat Incorporated and I did a lot of collaborations the last couple of years, which is really fun because that is the stressful one. Only because we are beating up ourselves. Like, we picked out these, well, I know I did. I picked out these crazy fancy folds to try. And then on top of that, we threw a theme in. So, you know, it's interesting to see what she creates, and I love it. She's very, very talented. And so I enjoy sponging, soaking up all the information that, you know, she shares with us as well. But overall, I am very happy. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that are hanging out with me, everyone that's hitting the like button, then leaving comments. I do like engaging with y'all. I do want to tell you that I haven't been 100% myself for a long, long time, mentally or physically. So I have some pain, and I'm dealing with that pain. So sometimes I won't look on my YouTube comments, but I try to respond to every comment. Now, if someone comments on an older video, what happens is if I'm commenting, if it's there, I'll comment on it. And I like to comment, this is going to sound so crazy, but I like to respond to your comments via computer and not my cell phone, unless it's something really quick and easy and I get the notification when I'm doing it. But I like to be like in a relaxed environment, not like walking around with the baby or doing something family oriented and respond to the comments, because it just, I'm there and I'm doing all of those at once. So I was really behind at one point, like 2 weeks. That's crazy because I had a lot of, responding to do. So I try not to let it go past a couple of days, no longer than a week, unless, something crazy is going on. This is cute. I like this little bag. But now I need to figure out what I'm going to do in the inside of it. I don't know. And I just grabbed a handful of crazy random colors. I guess we can do blue, right? If this is a blue. So that is basically it about the channel. The one thing I think I'm a little bit sad about is that I turn the paper so I can get in these little nooks and crannies a lot better. Is that I did not succeed with the 100-day challenge, only because it was so much fun. And I like coloring, so it was fun. I'll figure that out next year though. Yep. Because I have a few things I want to focus on, like heavy duty projects I want to try to get done. And I want to start working on, I want to dip my toe into it. Nothing super crazy. Mixed media. So that is my next thing I want to try to do. I want to do some more journals. So those will be parted out videos, even though I may do the whole thing in one setting. I think this camera it'll let me do 30 something minutes, 38 minutes. It used to be 33 minutes, but I got a bigger memory card. So I guess the camera formats it a little bit differently. So that is that. And then the next thing is life. So I just told you that I have bone issues really, really bad. My knee primarily and my back. So sometimes I can't walk. I can't like stand up and walk straight properly. I like to say it's old age, but it's really just bad bones. My bones are achy. So, I was stretching at one point, but then even stretching for some reason was hurting. So I am seeing a doctor, so no worries. I am seeing a doctor. Don't tell me go to the doctor. I am seeing a doctor, and we're gonna figure this out. And then the next thing is, you know, life is just what it is. Life. Every day is not gonna be rainbows and kittens. Some days it will be puddles and no rainbows. So that is really all I want to discuss with you all. I hope that you've enjoyed these wacky suitcases. I like them. I do want to scan and cut them out and put them on some projects. I think they'll be really cool like that. I want to say again, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and hanging out with me, leaving comments. It means a lot to me that you take your time out to listen to me on 1 or 2. I listened to myself on 2 the other day, and I was like, whoa, Nelly. It was crazy. So, until next time, happy crafting.